preseason game against Portland last night, the game was an excellent display of the importance of defense and transition offense for the Utah Jazz. In the first half, the Blazers were dropping threes like they were layups, and the Jazz found themselves down 14 entering the second half. In the second half, their defense improved dramatically, and they went on to an 11-point win. In this video, we'll examine why defense is so important for the Jazz. The very first play of the second half was Portland missing a heavily contested shot in the paint, the Jazz rebounding, taking off, and getting a three-point play opportunity.
Midcourt. Tries to split the defense, dishes, and a bucket and a foul for Carlos Boozer.
First thing to watch in this play is not only the crowding of Randolph in the paint, forcing him to an almost impossible shot, but as soon as CJ gets the rebound, check out the transition of every Jazz player as soon as they see that CJ has the ball. They've already cut two Portland players out of the play by leaving them behind in the open court. As the play continues, Price holds the ball as long as possible, forcing Fry to commit, and then dishes to Boozer, who gets the and one, as he likes to say.
Dishes, and a bucket and a foul.
The very next play for Portland was a missed jump shot, and Boozer coming in with a great steal here off the saved ball. As soon as he grabs it, look what he does. He touch passes it right to a guy that's already heading up the floor, and he's already ahead of three Portland players. He pushes the ball forward, so the Jazz make some great passes, and Brewer finishes it off with a dunk. As soon as CJ gets the ball back, he forces Blake to commit, and Brewer gets one of the easiest jams he's going to get all season. The next trip down the floor for the Blazers, Boozer pokes the ball away, the Jazz break away for an easy dunk.
CJ, showtime!
Boozer makes an excellent read on the pump fake and knows right where the ball is going to wind up as soon as Randolph brings it back down. He pokes it away, and as soon as it's loose, CJ Miles is already ahead of everybody. Brewer makes a good lob pass and banked 2 more points for the Jazz. A few possessions later, Steve Blake makes a great move to split the defenders but misses a runner in the lane. The Jazz take off the other way and Brewer emphatically throws it down.
On the outlet. Brewer hammers it down for 2.
Again, as soon as the Jazz see that they have possession, they take off down the floor. Price forces Bayless to commit and throws a sloppy pass, but Brewer makes an excellent catch, throws it down and gets a 3-point play. A couple of possessions later, Bayless comes down the lane and gets rejected by 2 Jazz players. On the inbound, the Jazz force a jumper, start a semi-fast break, but it's slowed up. The Blazers play a zone, miss a rotation, and CJ Miles gets a wide-open 3. A couple of possessions later, the Jazz double Fry on the block. CJ Miles rips it away. The Jazz don't get numbers this time down the floor, but Price gets an open jumper, and he knocks it down. There you have it, a 14-point deficit erased in just under 8 minutes due to very good defense, Jazz's awareness to release as soon as they see the ball is secured, make aggressive up-court passes, and leave the finishing to some of the best guys in the game. So is defense important? Well, hopefully I answered that question. It's strange to see a lot of teams not realize that a steal is the most important fraction in all of basketball, only if you can push the ball up the floor. Considering the Jazz's athleticism this year, playing solid defense and turning it into a fast break or even a semi-fast break will be the key to them rolling through the regular season and giving teams a headache in the playoffs.
On the outlet. Brewer hammers it down for 2.